If you're in the market for a full-size luxury SUV, there's a new choice from BMW, the X7, this 2021 model. We're looking at is specifically the X7 M50i, featuring an awesome 4.4 liter twin-turbo V8, pumping out 523 horsepower, 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds, which is amazing for a vehicle this size, a big three-row full-size SUV. By 2021, the X7 was out for a couple of years. It's the biggest product that BMW has ever offered. It's also very quick, very luxurious, very refined. It's not only their biggest, but it's one of their range-topping premium models. And this particular example is a one-owner clean Carfax vehicle from sunny California. We do have a complimentary Carfax report. Right around 16,000 miles. Beautiful shape inside and out. The nice thing about the X7, I guess when we're talking about full-size SUVs, not all full-size SUVs are created equal. There's some different choices. You know, traditional full-size SUV, I guess the most common luxury SUV is a Cadillac Escalade, very popular choice for a lot of people. But the thing with the Cadillac Escalade, it's built on a full-size body-on-frame truck-based architecture, which is great for towing or going off-road, but when it comes to handling, braking, acceleration, driving dynamics, there's gonna be a lot left to be desired. So if you're not looking to tow, you know, an 8,000 pound or 10,000 pound trailer, do you know, off-roading and stuff like that, I mean, obviously this can handle light off-roading. This is more geared to on-road manners. Instead of being built on you know, truck-based body and frame architecture, this is built a lot more like a car, just a big car using a unibody architecture. So this is going to be a little bit more nimble, a little bit more performance-oriented than a truck-based, you know, SUV like a, you know, Escalade, Denali, Navigator, or our own product, the QX80. So that's just a little bit of a difference, and also it's not quite as big as a true full-size SUV. It's kind of like maybe like 90% of the size of like an Escalade or a Denali or something like that. So it's not a full-size SUV. So maybe if you want something bigger than a midsize, like an X5, which is BMW's midsize SUV, but you want, you know, don't want something gigantic, check out the X7. It might be like the Goldilocks luxury SUV for you. We have the original build sheet on this one. Leave the guesswork on what it has or what it doesn't have. Obviously, this being the more of the range-topping X7 M50i, it's going to have a lot of standard equipment. You can see that the original MSRP was $99,800, so close to $100,000. Like I said, this is one of their premium range-topping vehicles. After we add in some additional equipment, it goes up to $106,245. So we have the cold weather package. That includes a 5-zone automatic climate control system, heated front and rear seats. Luxury seating package, $1,100, giving you front ventilated seats and front massaging seats. Then we have the executive package, that was $1,300, giving you heated and cooled cup holders, panoramic sky lounge LED roof, and glass controls. Then we have the M Sport brakes, extended saddleline trim, $300, second row captain's chairs, very, very nice. $850, 5-zone automatic climate control, $800, and there you have it. I have the original build sheet for this X7. We have a heads-up display, so it will project you know, traffic sign recognition and how fast you're going right in the windshield, so you don't have to look down off the road to get distracted. Beautiful leather-up steering wheel. They even have leather and stitching on the center horn part. You have steering wheel paddle shifters, so you can take control of the 8-4 gears. Really cool gauge cluster. It has analog-style gauges, but it's completely digital. Beautiful glass controls. It almost looks like a Baccarat crystal tumbler right here. It's absolutely beautiful. Love the functionality for the vehicle is enclosed into this area. You can have a drive mode selector. You have sport, comfort, eco, and adaptive. So that make changes to the suspension, steering effort, transmission shift points. Then you have an adjustable air suspension. You have this controller right here. So you can access the infotainment system, navigation, things like that. Okay. Really nice crisp display for the navigation system. And then we have an excellent parking camera. The overhead camera is really helpful. This is a big vehicle, and blind spots can be tough, especially with the B and C pillars and headrests. So having that around view camera is really important for a vehicle like this. We also have a parking assist, which is also nice too. Great sounding Harman Kardon audio system, wood trim throughout. Really nice color combination on black on black. And you can just see the performance potential of this thing. We have these nice M Sport steering wheels that, you know, this is the M Sport package is a little bit more of a performance oriented package. You'll find in BMW products for better performance driving. This has gigantic brakes for amazing stopping power. It has 523 horsepower, so when you have a fast vehicle, you need to stop it fast as well. So you need to have brakes and a suspension and tires that can live up to the potential that the engine has. So you know, you have to have a whole car built around handling a 523 horsepower engine, which this M50 certainly can. Wonderful quad tipped exhaust. In fact, before I forget, I want to rev the engine a little bit. You know, this engine's an absolute gem. It's absolutely turbine smooth, but it sounds wonderful. Really great engine. You can find that engine in a wide variety of BMW products, specifically more performance oriented ones. Decent amount of space in the second row. They're also power adjustable, which is nice. You have a heated second row seats, USB-C. You have 2-zone climate control for the front passengers, 2-zone climate control for the second row passengers, and there's also a single setting for the rear passengers. Also, you have a power. You can see that the second row seat easily powers forward to allow third row access. The third row seats are fairly spacious. I think even someone like me, who's 6'2", might actually do okay back here. Let's give it a shot. You know, a lot of times in these third row SUVs, most of the time the third row seats are for kids, but let's see. Actually, you know, obviously it's not as comfortable as the second row seats, but maybe if it was just me back here, I could maybe do a couple hours, but for shorter jaunts, this is perfectly fine. And you can see I have heated seats back here. I have my own climate control settings, and look at that, I even have a little sunroof for a little bit of ambient light. You have wood trim. You have a USB connector. That must be an anchor for child seat or somewhat. And really beautiful suede cloth headliner. And obviously just fold the seat forward and it automatically powers forward to make it a lot easier for me to get in and out. The styling in the X7 is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like a giant version, an extra large version of the X5, which is a really popular mid-size crossover SUV. In fact, the X5 was BMW's first SUV, at least offered in the US market. Nice thing too about having a full-size SUV is lots of cargo space, and of course you can fold down the second row seats. I'm not sure if the third row seats fold down, but the second row seats fold pretty much flat for more interior space. You also have some controls over here to fold the seats. All right, let's take a look. Let's see how far these things will fold. Actually, yeah, it looks like this isn't full flat, but you can adjust the second and third row seats here with these controls, and you hit that one. Oh, that maximizes interior space, and that will. So this button maximizes passenger space. So if you want to maximize passenger space for the third row, you hit that button. If you want to maximize cargo space, you hit the button that has a little luggage thing right there. And then the third row seats will fold completely flat, allowing for pretty good amount of cargo space. Look at that. Pretty impressive. Plenty for one of those Costco or Home Depot trips. Really looks beautiful in black. You'll get looks and compliments wherever you go in this beautiful X7. Headlights are really cool looking as well. And one of the best aspects of the X7, at least the M50i version, is this amazing 4.4 liter V8. This thing is absolutely addicting. How wonderful it sounds, how smooth it is, and the effortless acceleration you get out of it. The inline 6 is a great engine, don't get me wrong, but this is a big performance upgrade, and it's absolutely amazing. Thank you for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you soon, and have a wonderful day.